Hello, my name is Arshan Kiri, and this is my informational speech.
And this is the audience.
Owning a home has always been seen as a major life goal in America. It represents independence, stability, and success. It's something that people have worked towards their entire lives. For generations, it has been the cornerstone of the American dream. But that dream is slowly slipping further and further away. Today, home ownership is getting more and more out of reach for the average American. Let's start with prices. The cost of a typical single-family home in America has grown way faster than the median household income. In the year 2000, houses costed an average of $211,000. In 2025, that price has increased all the way to $503,000. That is an increase of 162% in less than 25 years. But the income in 2000, adjusted for inflation, was about $70,000. Now, in 2023, it's only gone up to about $80,000. That is an increase of 16%. So, the gap is steadily growing. While income has only gone up 16%, houses have gone up 162%. And prices aren't the only thing that's stopping average Americans from buying houses. It's about who's buying them. Because it's not families anymore, it's corporations. Private companies are buying single-family homes, and it's just making the problem worse. The Washington Post wrote an article that said investors bought nearly 1 in 7 homes in the top metro areas. That is about 14.2% of all homes for sale. And they're buying these in cities where the prices were already high. And instead of selling them to people, they're turning them into long-term rentals. This creates more demand in an area where supply is scarce, driving prices even further up. And long-term rentals these companies don't just affect the normal home buyer. They're affecting our economy and our society in the long term. Without the ability to buy a home, more people are stuck renting, often at a higher monthly rate than owning a house would be. According to the Pew Research Center, in 2023, it was reported that 31.3% of American households were cost burdened, meaning that they spent more than 30% of their average income on rent. That includes 27.1% of people who owned and a staggering 49.7% of renters. That means almost half of the people renting were spending more than 30% of their monthly income just on housing. And it's not just about monthly payments. Home ownership is one of the most reliable ways to build wealth in America. Rising prices and stagnant wages have made home ownership unaffordable, and private companies are just worsening the crisis by treating homes as investments rather than housing. These companies are leading to long-term rentals, which affects the finances of the average home buyer because they can't own a home. And if we want to restore that American dream of owning a house, we need more protection for buyers, we need better policies, and we need a system that puts the people first, not companies. How long was it?